I'm Bala Prasad Chief Innovation Officer at Tata Consultancy Services. Before I get into my further introduction, I just wanted to ask a couple of questions. What is the product which comes to your mind in India when you talk about packaging? What is the first product comes to your mind? Product, I'm saying. Finished product. Finished product which has got a great package. Globally also, I want one example in India, one example globally. If you can think and let me know, what comes to your mind? We are in a packaging industry. Nothing comes to your mind? Okay, you can read. You can read. So many finished products are there. I strongly believe that if you're asking me, the first thing which comes to my mind is a Cadbury silk. Cadbury silk. I'm talking about my view. Probably someone's view is Maggie. That's fine. And the second at a global level which comes to my mind is Apple. Because I strongly feel that every package has got a story to tell. It has got a kind of an aesthetics which communicates about the functionality. It talks about the design. It talks about the importance and emotional connect which it establishes with the user who is trying to use that particular product. More than the product which is inside, it's a package which first gets connected to the user. So from the design across the value chain, it has got a huge amount of role to play. While I say so, it's important that we are today at the stage of innovation where each of these particular industries are undergoing a lot of transformations. With the confluence of the technologies, as Sanjeev mentioned, it could be the artificial intelligence, could be the machine learning models, or it could be the IoT sensor technologies, or it could be the blockchain. They all play a very important role to connect and detect and trace the entire value chain. So it's important that when we try to talk about any kind of an innovation, it's all about how do we communicate the story to the user with the emotional connect. That makes a big difference. If we all do with that, technology will always help in achieving the direction and achieve the innovation. If you are trying to look from the overall technology standpoint, how many of you here are willing to experiment on the new technology adoption in your company? And what about the rest of the people who have not raised hands? They don't want to experiment, but they want to follow. They did not heard my question. So I want you to wake them up and okay. So you want to be extra cautious before you start doing any experimentation. So it's important that you need to start hearing about some of the success stories, some of the benefits which others really got with the experimentation of the technology. Any kind of an industry you take where there's a packaging plays a very important role. The inventory is very important. You need to start predicting what is the level of inventory which is required based on the kind of orders what you are trying to receive, based on the kind of a fulfillment what you are trying to do. So to track and predict the maintenance and to track and understand the raw materials which is required, AI can play a very important role with the predictive maintenance. The second important dimension what you need to really look at is now once you are trying to do this package, the technology can aid you in improving your quality assurance. Every packaged content before and after, how do you measure the quality? Every industry has got a specific parameters, and if you can really model that particular parameters across the life cycle, you will be able to automatically predict the quality which is coming out. The third important is the real-time monitoring. Today, we have a lot of plant floor operations happens within the large enterprises, and each of the plant floor operations require a good amount of monitoring so that you really know if there is any kind of a defects, if there is any kind of a delays which are happening, you'll be able to replicate. That's where the digital twin as a kind of a technology can come as an aid to monitor these things in a real time and make the required actions. In fact, yesterday we were there in the airport's prediction operation center, where the airport's entire digital twin was played. But same thing can be done for the entire packaging industry, which can really do wonders in a long term. It can offset your investments, can optimize your entire inventory level and raw material optimization. The fourth important segment is your supply chain visibility and also the sustainability elements. Again, AI and machine learning models can help you because it will help you in doing the material optimization, material replacements from the sustainability angle. You'd get to know about what materials are more durable and suitable for the things, and models can help and guide you in enriching your database to a great level of extent. Because every good, in fact, I was trying to visit this Silicon, Signode, and ITC, and there kind of a science which is going on behind their particular technologies is amazing. The design, aesthetics, the kind of a product usage and how they get applied. They look into so many parameters and design, and all these things can be modeled, and so that you get informed decisions coming in. And especially when Pankaj was trying to talk about the blockchain traceability, I was personally involved with one of the as an advisor for one of the pharma company, which TCS uh, provides consulting services like Pfizer. So they had this particular raw materials which is provided, and they build that kind of a medicine. And they want that every raw material coming from the supply chain vendor needs to be tracked. And for that particular batch, they exactly know to trace out which vendor, what kind of a material is used for that particular batch. Why the traceability is needed? In case if any kind of a medicine is not functioning as desired, their ability to withdraw the batch number and trace the vendor which is causing this kind of a malfunction, they'll be able to detect it. The ability where technology come as an aid is in this direction. Large enterprises leverages this particular technology, but I'm not minimizing the effect of it where micro, small, medium enterprises cannot use it, because there are so many open source models which comes at your aid with a minimum cost incurrence where you can leverage and take the benefit of it.